Hey everybody, it's Joey Brown coming at you again. Got me a package that I won back in July from Jeff Brewers. It's a live chat bag. It says it's got a 1/4 gram in it. And it appears it's also a benzo bag. There's a sticker and a pin taped on here. There's a sticker. And if I can get the tape to let go. And there's my pen. Cool. Thank you, Jeff. And this little bag of gold here. Let's get that bad boy opened up and see what we can do. I'll be right back. Alright, let's see what's in this bag of Benzo Gold. It took me a while to get it open. I kept pulling at the part where you're supposed to open it. It said nope, nope, nope. I wound up having to cut it just above the zipper because I don't like to cut the zipper off if I can avoid it. Ooh, there it goes. Just feel the edges, make sure everything's out. Yep, it's out. And now we give it one of these. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Shake your booty. I wonder if I was allowed to do that. I think it'll probably be okay. Oh. What am I seeing in there? Oh, big old chunk of mica right here was shining. Made me think it was gold. But that's okay. I don't mind a little tricky gold. A little tricky mica. Well, I guess I'll just set this right here for now. Ooh, look at that brown water. Mmm, chocolatey. Let's get rid of a little bit more of that good stuff. Something tells me I might have put a wee bit too much in my pan. On account of it's a benzo bag and I know it's heavy with black sand. But that's alright. Who knows? Once we go through the bigs over there, I might find me another one of those teeny tiny little shells. This is gonna be a trick. Come on, water, settle down for me. Don't need no running. I'm working in the very smallest portion of my pan. That's not going to work. Let's go ahead and give some of this the dump. Oh, I really just don't like doing that. At least not off this pan, because these riffles are rather large. Not quite the same as a finishing pan or something. With them smaller. I don't know. Maybe that's what I want, is the bigger riffle. But I know whenever I wash stuff over the edge, and quite often I do, gold goes out. And so I'm thinking either them big riffles are not really making a huge difference, or they're already full of sand and the gold's riding over the top. But either way, if I'm dropping it in this pan, I will find out, because I go back. Always go back. Y'all might not see me go back, but I do. Absolutely guaranteed. Heck, I had one bag, forgot who it was from, it was a while back, I did it on video. I had to go back through it 3 extra times before it quit providing gold. it got down to the point I think I picked up 14 little specks in the last pan, and I said, okay, that's enough. But yeah, stuff was so small, I couldn't help but pour it out of the pan no matter what I did. I feel like that was probably too much of a wash, but that's okay. Let's see how much we can find here. Come on with that shiny stuff. Still so much black sand. You know what? Let me put my glasses on. I don't know why I always forget those things. Mostly on account of I don't like to wear them. Looks like gold, then it don't look like gold, but it is not washing down the pan. So we're going to stick it up in there. Clean the bottom of this out. There it goes. I don't really know how small to expect this to be. It's all a guessing game. Sometimes it's really small, and well, sometimes it's not, so you can't always predict what's going to be in there. That black sand's running right on out of there, ain't it? Kind of unexpected. Is there such a thing as light black sands? I guess there probably is. And why not, right? Ooh, you get it wet and it runs like water, though. I feel like the camera is zoomed in or something when I know certainly that it is not. Boy, look at that little specker. That's mighty small. Golly, if it's all that little, it's entirely possible that I've already washed a bunch of it out of the pan. But that's okay, because I'll go back and find it. With hell-bent determination. There's definitely no shortage of little shiny micas in here, I can say that. I figure as long as I don't aggressively rock the pan, I ought to be able to keep from losing any of them. Now, that doesn't mean I didn't wash any out earlier. Well, look at that. That's a piece of gold there too. Trying to sneak away. So let's rinse that one. It's all black on the left side of the pan. Golly, is that a little piece? Sure is. Jiminy Cricket. These little bitty pieces are everywhere. I do believe this one's going to be a little more difficult than I expected. But that's okay. Because we'll get it. We'll get it. Wow, the micas though. When I tap the pan back and look at the water rolling away from it, it's just full of sparkles. But of course I know because they're following the water that they surely can't be gold being that small. I mean, not that gold ain't that small, but I think if it was that small I wouldn't see it glittering. Alright, let's find that 1/4 gram. Got to be getting closer to the top now, huh? A little closer anyway. Shocks me that I haven't seen any more little pieces come out. Surely I didn't tap them up that well. Which tells me I'm probably losing a couple here and there. Seems like that little jobby there, if there's a piece of gold, man, I am in a lot of trouble because that's ever so small. That's one of them things, excuse me, that's one of them things you just might need some kind of sluice or blue bowl or heck, I don't know. Something that I don't have, that's what it is. But we're going to hope and pray that them super tiny pieces are just something really light colored and I'm being mistaken. Or I have been mistaken. One of the two. Let's see if we can't get past all that black. Starting to run out of the blonde sands in there. Gotta learn to keep up with those glasses better. to see some of that tiny little gold come out of there. Oh, I'm seeing some peek his head out over here. Guess we ought to push that piece back. What's this do? Well, I hope everybody had a good Christmas and a safe, happy New Year to come. I don't know about where all of y'all live. Some people are probably better off, but I'm near the city, and last few years there's been cases of too many idiots firing guns into the sky. And you know, if you gotta shoot a gun outside, shoot it at the ground, for crying out loud. There's people that go outside just to watch fireworks and wind up catching a bullet and dying because some idiot shot it at an arc and it just went from one neighborhood right over into the next one and killed somebody. I'm going, Jesus, man. That's the problem. So many people don't know how to have a gun. And I'm not fighting for gun control, don't get me wrong. I love my guns. But I tell you, there are people that just shouldn't be allowed to have them. I mean, come on. It only takes the smallest amount of common sense to know you don't do that kind of stuff. But no, I'm not fighting for people to give up their weapons. Don't get me wrong. But I do believe there are certain, I don't know, maybe you should have to pass some kind of test before you can just have a gun. Because I bet you there's a lot of people that wouldn't pass. Is that a little piece trying to get away? I keep seeing more and more of it stick its head out. Let's do this. Okay. I'm gonna guess this one over here is not a piece of gold. I'm hoping, because it likes to move a lot. I'm gonna say it's not. And if it is, I'll fetch it out next time. I don't know. The other gold likes to move too, though. It's just so small. Yep, I think I need to dig that out. That is a piece of gold. And so is that. Might have been the same piece. Stuck to my finger or something. Well now, this is proving to be challenging like some of that Flower Gold Wizard stuff. It's so tiny. Get rid of some more of that water. I was hoping this wouldn't be terribly long, but I guess I'll be editing. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't had anybody complain about the last couple of long ones, and they were over half an hour. But you know, I understand that some people like to watch the whole process, and well, that was the whole process. And I figure until somebody tells me, man, your videos are too long, I'm gonna post something like that every now and then at least. Makes me mad that I lost my Vendetta video when my computer crashed. That thing took almost 2 hours worth of filming time in my 100% ROI bag, and I did a lot of editing to get it down to just about 45 minutes, and I was still trying to figure out where I could cut more away when the computer took a dump. And when it came back, it said, "What video are you talking about? I don't have such a thing in my system." Yeah. I was a little bent about that one. So I guess I'll have to get another one of them bags from you at some point, Mike, so I can do that video again. Ooh, look at that little gold popping up on top. I'm ready to go through the bigs. This is taking so long, I bet y'all done forgot I had bigs to do. Of course, that'll go much faster. It's weeding down now. Look at all the shiny pieces. It's a mica train. Sure hope there was no gold in that little bit of stuff, because it was small. Let's have a look real quick. Oh, there is gold in there. I see it. I see it. Wonder how much I lost into my catch pan. I hear my dog crying out there. He must see one of his buddies at the park. He hasn't come to tell me about it yet. There goes another little piece wanting to wash away. Okay, you gotta stay up there. Come on now. Getting on down there. Shouldn't be long now. Be able to do those bigs. I'm gonna take a little spinny break. I'll be right back. And we're right back. goodness, is that little speck gold? I'm gonna say maybe. And I'm still gonna let it wash away. If it is, I'll find it later. I think maybe it wasn't. It looked a little more white than gold, but it's so small, it's hard to tell when it's little. I'm hoping all that small stuff I saw was just trickery and not gold. Just mica full in my eyes and little white things. Because that looks pretty darn close to a 1/4 gram gold. I'd have to say maybe a little more. But I'm going to say that one ain't white. It's yellow. Just trying to take a walk. Golly, that one too. Alright, we'll clear this little bit out. Just to make that gold happy. There's way too much water. That's way too little. Oh, that's looking pretty good. Get rid of that. And that. Spread that over, get that sand away from it. Hey now, where are you going? We don't think so. Goodness. Goodness. I can't speak today. Still a little bit of black stuff in there. One good thing about it is actually moving. Pretty sure that's a piece of gold. Made it to the bottom. And, oh, I guess you couldn't see, I was scraping the bottom down here with my finger. Man, look at those little roly-polies trying to get away. I think that's the vast majority, except for this little bit of crud right here. Okay, if there's any in there, there's a tiny bit, a very tiny bit. But I'm going to go ahead and snuffer that up so that I can get it dried up, and so that we can see what's in the bigs, because I'm ready to do those bigs. And you know, before I started this, down in the bottom of my vial here, I looked in my bottom of my pan over there, and there was 2 teeny tiny little flakes of yellow shining at me. Wow, I see that thing. That is definitely not a flake of yellow. Let's get you out of the way. I do believe that's it. Come on, no time for laying on down on the job. Let's see what's in here. Alright. What we got there? This is just a rock. I know there's some garnets in here because I saw at least 1 or 2. I still don't like trying to do it that way. But I always catch myself trying it from time to time. Alright, Bubbles. You know you're not invited. Tolerate that little one. Rocks will beat it up. A little piece of quartz. Well, I would love nothing more than to find a specimen in one of my bags. I need one for my cabinet. One day I'll find somebody willing to trade me. Trade them gold for specimen. Since the one I was supposed to get never came. That was a raw deal. We won't name any names, but if that person watches my videos, they know darn well who they are. And if he's not careful, one day I might just call him out. Because it has been over a year now. And I'll never get anything but blown off every time I mention it. Told stuff like, oh, contact me on Facebook. So I can never answer your message. But yeah, I'll find somebody that's honest. That'll trade me however much gold they think their specimen is worth. As long as I think it's worth it, I'll trade them. Of course, I'm not going to give somebody 10 grams of gold for a specimen that has a half a gram in it. No, I'm not. Let's not be greedy, anybody that sees this. But I will go so far as to say if your specimen has a, you've got a way to do this, the specific weight, and you can tell me there's a gram in there, I will give you 2. It's worth 2 grams, I think, for a gram. I want to go to Australia so bad and find a big one so that I can put it in the acid and free the gold up out of it where it looks like a big piece of crystalline gold. Like it actually is. Old chunk of mica. See that thing shining down there? It doesn't shine when you cover it with a shadow. But it was gold enough to make me look at it. What's this little shiny jobby? That must be a little tiny piece of fool's gold. Unless there's little bits of silver in here that I don't know about. But I haven't seen any signs of silver whatsoever. Looks like there's going to be a couple of pieces up there. Go ahead and get that big one out of the way. Yep, there they are. 5 little pieces. Let's get all that dried up along with the rest of it. And in the meantime, I'll pan through this again and I'll get back to you. Okay, before we go get all that dried out, I went through it again and I found this. So we'll add that to the bottle and we'll get it all totaled up in a minute. I'll be back. Alright, let's see how much this gold weighs that I got from Brewers Prospecting. My camera has moved. No, it hasn't. Something has moved. From Brewers Prospecting. Now you can see it. I won that. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. Oh, and check this out. Look at how shiny is that yellow gold. Probably hard to notice so much in this copper cup. Maybe not. Look at that. I can't tell if it's focusing. I think I need to check the lens. I think my dog licked it again. But anyway. Let's get this scale turned on. Find out what we got here. Yep, this was a bag I won from Brewers Prospecting, and it's a little benzo bag actually. And it has 0.27, settle down, 4. We'll go with 4. 0.274. That's awesome. Thank you, Jeff. I sure appreciate it. If y'all haven't, somebody out there hasn't managed to find Jeff Brewer's channel yet, I will leave a description, a link in the description, and yep, you need to go check it out. He does all kinds of cool stuff, more prospecting than I get to do living here in the city, and he has cool shows that come on. And I'm opening the wrong vial. Let's just put that one out of the way. This goes in here. I guess before it's all said and done, anything left in that little vial will also go in here. If I remember correctly, that puts me just over 19 grams in this little vial. Yes, sirree, Bob. Can't wait to see what happens next year. I think I'll do my giveaway style stuff a little different next year. I did a thing I called the give back and didn't tell anybody it was coming. So we'll see how that all works out. And I sure hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank you again, Brewers Prospecting, and everybody have a good one.